EnderCharizard here, and today, starting a new series. It's called Mino Monsters, and to be a little bit more specific, a new iOS series now that we've finished up Hill Climb. So, let me explain what Mino Monsters is. It's kind of like Pokemon knockoff. It's in the same retrospect of catching monsters and using them to battle others, except it has their own storyline to it. No. Alright, sorry. So, let me start the intro here. Basically, there was once a world of peace and happiness where the monsters lived, and then monsters called Grublins came and destroyed everything, and now you must help restore peace. It keeps asking me if I want to restore my old save data, because I deleted the app so I could restart it for you guys, and I don't know why it keeps asking me that. I keep saying no, but whatever. So here's basically what it is. You get to pick a starter, which is right here, right now, either a rock type or water type or a fire type, like Pokemon. You then battle them, you can get new monsters, train them, level them up, and you're going to be battling other monsters and the Grublins, which are these little annoying monsters, throughout the whole game. Somewhat similar to Pokemon, but it has its own type of battle design and catching design, which makes it really cool because I feel like it's close to a knockoff. It reminds me of Pokemon and reminds me of all those positive things from Pokemon, but at the same time, it's not Pokemon, so I'm not like reliving an experience, and it doesn't feel like a true knockoff. So it's an awesome game, and I'm ready to get started. So let's go. We need to pick a starter. I'm not gonna pick the fire starter, even though I usually pick fire starters in the Pokemon games, because there's a Pokemon. No, I'm gonna keep saying Pokemon. This whole series is gonna mess me up. There's a monster in the game that's really good. That's a fire type that I can definitely use to my advantage. So I'm not gonna have two of the same type in my party. So it's either gonna be water or rock. So what should we do here? I think, and I know some of you are gonna get really angry at me. Some of you are gonna be like, "Yay!" But in between the water and the rock, I think I'm gonna go with rock. I don't know. I can't decide. This is difficult. This is difficult, guys. Alright. Maybe we go with water, though. I don't know. Give me a second. Maybe we go with water. What do you guys think? What do you all think? I'm trying to think. We either go with, if we're thinking the long run, we go with water, because I know the last island is Fire Island, so that the water starter will be helpful for the Fire Island. But I really like the rock dude. I like him more. So let me think. I want to think for a second about this. I can't like ask you guys to leave it in the comments section. This is difficult. Alright. Alright, I think I may have came to a decision here. And I may or may not be looking on my phone to check to see something, to give me, I'm trying to check, whatever, we're gonna go with the rock. I was trying to check on my phone to see, like, if there's any benefits between the two, because I kind of started a file on my phone, but I don't really play it, because I'm recording it for you guys. So we're gonna go with the rock starter, because I've thought about it, and if we play the game right, we'll be able to get the water legendary before we have to beat the Fire Island. So, and if you guys have played the game, you have an idea about what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you're really confused, and I apologize. Don't mind my rambling. But strategically, because I'm a strategic thinker, you know, strategically, I think the rock is the best choice to go. So we're gonna go with Grunt, and let's attack our first Grublin. Is my volume up at all? There you are, the volume's up. So tap the enemy to attack. Tap to attack again. That's kind of a tongue twister. Ooh, hearts. Got me some hearts. One more time. And you are done with, sucker. Die. Got all these coins. Dang, girl. I I don't know if you're a girl or not. You kind of look more like a boy. Grunt can level up. Okay, we'll go. So, another difference from Pokemon that kind of... I haven't decided whether I don't like it more than Pokemon, but it's another reason I like this app so much, because it's different from Pokemon, is you level up using the coins you get in battle. So you don't level up by EXP. You get to control what you want to use your coins on, who you want to level up, which I think is really cool. And just another factor why I love this game. It's really nice. There are certain skills your monster can learn that are usually related to their type, sometimes aren't, and sometimes help them defensively and strategically, like building up their stats and their defense and their ability to take hits. So this skill is called Rock Shot, which will be an ground type attack. So let's go attack this Grublin and see if we can test out our new ability. Alright, energy power-ups. So basically the little lightning bolts are energy power-ups which you use to gain enough to use your skills, if that makes any sense. So you need those two skills. You can't use skills without them. So now that we've won the battle, let's move on. I just love this app. It's so much fun. And there's people yelling in the background. Got our hearts, and now we attack an actual monster. So let's attack it. And I know you guys are probably maybe a little annoyed because I have so much experience with this game before. But I love it too much to just not play it. I have to. So, if you are annoyed that I know so much about this game, I apologize. But it's such a good game. When I finally eventually play Terraria sometime this summer, that'll be a little bit more fun for you guys as viewers, because I know almost nothing about Terraria. And I predict I'm pretty much just gonna be confused as heck and probably die a million times. Anyway, the only annoying part in this game is the fact that right here, I can't attack this next Grublin. It forces you. I don't remember if it forces you, but I'm pretty sure it forces you. Do I have to buy it? I don't think you have to buy it. Nope, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it forces you to buy this monster. Just so you know how to buy monsters. So, another difference from Pokemon that makes this app its own original awesome self is instead of catching them, you save up money to buy them. So once you see it once, you can obtain it anytime you want, once you have the money. Which I think is useful, makes it a little bit easier, but heck, who cares? I mean, sometimes I like to go pro and hardcore it, but for this app, it just makes it all the better. So, it's gonna force me to buy this dude. His name is Sprout. I'm not gonna nickname him because I don't feel like it. I'm probably never gonna use him. I don't have anything to share it on because I'm a non-social freak who doesn't have a Facebook, Twitter, or anything like that. So, I just got my YouTube, okay? Come on, can I leave? Thank you. Alright, so I think we're gonna battle maybe... I think we'll get to the boss of this first little area. And then I'll do a little bit more explaining of the game, and that'll be the episode. So let's take this punk out. I'm pretty sure... Nope, we're good. Thought it was going to be not very effective against wind types. Whatever. Let's move on. Come on, we got this. I'm feeling excited. Ooh, coins. Coin boxes. Basically what those boxes are that sometimes appear in bushes, they can either be life boxes, which refill energy, coin boxes, which give you more coins to spend, or those little lightning bolt boxes, which give you lightning bolts so you can use skills in the next battle. So when you tap on those little bushes that appear, you'll either get a monster or a box. Usually it's a monster, but sometimes you'll get boxes, which they help, unless you're trying to train. But let's take on our first boss battle. They are holding on to one of the water stones, I'm pretty sure. So, boss battle number 1. The Grublins. We gotta fight a pair of 3 of them. Alright, so we got another little lightning bolt. Let's use our skill. Oh god, it's not not very effective. Not very effective. Alright, we need to take these guys out. Alright, I think we might be able to get him in this hit. Ooh, dunzoed! You just got dunned. Dunzoed in the face. Alright, let's see what we find. We got a legendary stone. Alright. You must collect all 5 stones to summon the Water Guardian. Alright. So that was the first little island, if you want to call it, of Mino Monsters. And I'll explain more about the Water Guardian and the islands right about now that we are finished the episode. So basically, let me explain. There are 3 islands: the Water Island, the Earth Island, and the Fire Island. There's also the Mystery Island, but you gotta pay to get that, and I'm not paying any money right now at the moment, maybe in the future. And then each island is broken up into 4 little sub-levels, and then the legendary. I think it grows, though. It becomes like 5 or 6 when each island goes along, so like the Earth Island has 5. So in the Water Island, you have the beach, the sandbar, the jungle, and the waterfall. Then you have the legendary. You beat each one to move on to the next, and once you beat the last section, which will be the waterfall for the Water Island, you unlock the next whole island, which would be the Earth Island. And once I beat all segments of the Earth Island, you get to the Fire Island. Now, I was just in the beach, so here's the beach. And, monsters return during time intervals, which is kind of just a way for the creators of the app to have a way to make money while making a free app. So what they do is you can speed it up by coins, which are at the top. You may have noticed I got a coin when I beat the boss, and you can buy coins. Coins are really rare to come across, and you only usually get them when you beat bosses. So that leads to a player usually buying coins. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play a lot in between episodes to collect coins, level up some stuff so it doesn't bore you guys. An example of the time thing is I just got one of my monsters back, and I can fight him if I want, but I'm not going to because I don't want to make this episode too long. Blah, 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 basically. And last thing I want to explain is the legendary. After beating the boss, I got a legendary stone. Here's how the legendary works. After you beat each boss in a segment, after you beat a boss, and they respawn so you can beat them multiple times, it'll have that little stone you have to uncrack. Tap it a couple times and it breaks. Now, every time you break it, you get a 1 in 6 chance of getting something. You get a 1 in 6 chance of getting one of the 5 stones. So there's 5 different stones. 1 in 6 chance for getting one of them. The 6th option is just getting coins. Just regular coins you can buy either monsters or levels. So the problem becomes getting the luck and the probability of finding all 5 stones to summon it. Now, I'm gonna warn you, this guy is almost impossible to beat at first. You gotta be really high levels. So even if we find all 5 really quickly, and if I'm lucky, I probably won't take this guy on until after I beat the Earth Island, just to have him for the Fire Island. But that'll be way, way in the future. Anyway, I think I've explained everything I need to explain, all the while, hopefully, not annoying you all too much with my rambling. But this episode was more or less kind of an introduction to how to play the game and what the game's about. The next episode will be more of battling monsters and getting new monsters and being awesome. So if you like the introduction, you like the game so far, leave a like for me. I really want to see some support with this awesome new series. So excited. Hopefully it doesn't become like Hill Climb, where I got a little bit annoyed with it because Hill Climb took so long to get done, and I dragged it out. I still like the game. I'm still addicted to it, even now that I'm done with it. But this one is literally just probably my favorite app I have ever downloaded is probably this, behind Minecraft Pocket Edition, because it's Minecraft. So leave some likes, some comments, and subscribe. I'd love it and really appreciate it for your support on this awesome new series. And other than that, guys, have a great day. I will try to as well, and until the next episode, or whatever video I may see you in. Bye.